One piece of advice for everybody. If you're
Anybody hearing us?
Yo, listen the fuck up. Listen to what this guy's got to say.
Oh wait, is it gonna be this again?
If you're thinking about
Wait, I already know.
In my mouth.
I should be mad.
if you're thinking about moving out of Ann Arbor, don't. This is as good as it gets. There are no other places in this country where it's $50 if you're busted for possession of marijuana.
It's fucking true, man. It's true.
There aren't very many other places where you can get a month-to-month lease for a couple $100 a month.
It's
Stay in
true.
Ann Arbor
7
if you can
years,
help it.
month to month.
Agriculture in this city that you don't find in very many other places in our country. So if you can help it at all, please do stay in Ann Arbor. You're better off here. There's a scene that needs more cultivation from more people, and it's yeah, and we're making progress. So yeah, if you can help it, stay in the city because most other places in this country don't have even a fraction of the personality that this town actually has. No. The city's too rich. Well, it's unfortunate that there is inequality, but as long as they make the best of it, I think we should encourage that. I mean, yeah, they'd have to divest of their little university to be on par with so many other places. But anyway, that's not really why I even have the microphone here. I want to talk for a moment about Ron Paul. This crazy motherfucker running for president here. This is the first time in my lifetime, and probably most of yours, that someone is actually running for president on a platform of end the war and end the government fucking with everybody every which way. Here, hold on, it's done.
Yo, shut the fuck up and listen.
We're not being serious here.
This is pretty important here.
Shut up. Let him talk. Let him fucking talk. Let him fucking talk. I don't care if it's horny. Let him talk. That's not trying to get to the word out. Let him fucking talk. Let him talk. All right, shut the fuck up and let him talk. This shit's important.
Calm down.
This guy running for office right now has committed himself to getting the government out of our lives in every way. Ron Paul. That was a hoax that was made up years ago by a staffer that he fired for having said that. Ron Paul is saying to end the war in Iraq immediately, to end as many taxes as we possibly can, to end the war on drugs completely, to say that the federal government has no authority to do anything else except keep the country together and nothing further. Ron Paul. He will cut taxes for everybody across the board. He will bring our troops home from not just Iraq, but every motherfucking country that we have no business in. That we're paying taxes to occupy. By this alone, there's never been any other person running for office who's ever said this before, let alone someone that's actually making real progress. We have that much time left. The Michigan primary, I'm going to finish it. Michigan primary is 2 weeks from today. It's January 15th. When you show up, they will ask you, do you want a Democrat ballot or Republican ballot? If you don't show up, then you just missed out on an opportunity a little bit. You know, the vote's not the biggest thing in the world, but it matters. So if you vote at all, they'll ask you, do you want a Democrat ballot or a Republican ballot? You should know going into this, even if there are Democrats who you support, that half of them have had their names taken off of the ballot, and that the Democratic Party has said that they will not seat any of their delegates. Therefore, you cannot vote for any other Democrat except for Hillary, Dodd, Gravel, and Kucinich. So if you want to vote, if you want to make a difference on January 15th, you vote for Ron Paul in the Republican primary. He will end the federal war on drugs, which will save a lot of people's lives. He will end the foreign occupations of other countries, which will save a lot more lives, and you won't have to pay for it, so it'll save you a lot of money too. So please consider on January 15th taking the one small action of voting for Ron Paul and possibly saving our country. Thank you.
Ron Paul 2008! Ron Paul 2008!
No, please don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to bring anyone down at this party, but you need to fucking think about this shit. And you need to think about our country, and you need to think about who's gonna be our next president and who's gonna fucking save us. We need to think about our penises. Because our penises matter.